Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Do you have to file taxes for your Cash App transactions? The short answer is, it depends on what you're using it for. Let's break down this confusing topic so you know exactly what you need to do. The most important thing to understand is the difference between personal and business payments. The IRS does not care about your personal transactions. If a friend sends you money for their half of a dinner bill, if your roommate pays you back for rent, or if your grandma sends you a cash gift for your birthday, that is not taxable income. You do not need to report that money to the IRS. Think of it like someone handing you physical cash for the same reason. It's just a personal exchange or a gift, not income you earned. Where it gets tricky is when you use Cash App for business purposes. If you are receiving money in exchange for goods or services, that is considered taxable income, and you are legally required to report it. This includes money from a side hustle like selling crafts online, getting paid for freelance work, mowing lawns in your neighborhood, or any gig work where customers pay you through the app. It doesn't matter if it's a full-time business or just something you do on the weekends. If you earned it, the IRS sees it as income. Now, you may have heard about a tax form called the 1099-K. This is a form that payment apps like Cash App are required to send to you and the IRS if you meet certain thresholds. The rules on this have been changing, causing a lot of confusion. Originally, a new rule was set to take effect requiring apps to send a 1099-K for anyone receiving over $600 for goods and services. However, the IRS has delayed the implementation of this lower threshold. For the 2023 tax year, the federal threshold remains over $20,000 in payments and over 200 transactions. Keep in mind that some states have their own, lower reporting thresholds, so be sure to check your specific state's rules. But here is the critical point: even if you don't receive a 1099-K, you are still legally obligated to report all of your business income on your tax return. The 1099-K is just an informational form. It is not a ticket that gives you permission to ignore your tax responsibilities. Your best strategy is to keep good records. When you receive a payment, make a note of what it was for. Was it your friend paying you back for concert tickets, or was it a customer paying for a custom t-shirt you sold them? This will be incredibly helpful if you ever need to prove which transactions were personal and which were business income. A simple spreadsheet can save you a massive headache come tax time. Please remember, I am not a tax professional, and this video is for educational purposes only. Tax laws are complex and can change, so you should always consult with a qualified tax advisor for advice specific to your financial situation. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more simple explanations on money and taxes. Leave a comment below if you have any other questions you'd like to see answered.